What is up, everyone? That's Dubs. I'm Armchair. It's Wednesday, my dudes. You remember Vine? You remember some Wednesday, my dudes Vine? It's I got Vine way too late. I was never on it, but like I watched the Vines after. Some of my favorite like short clips. I brought frankincense and myrrh. Murder Judas. Some of the best videos on YouTube are just clips of old Vines. There's straight up clips of old Vine, like just like 40 Vines in one YouTube clip. You can get a good solid watch out of that. You know what is not a good solid watch? Baseball for 162 games. Holy hell. Like roller coaster of emotions. I have been, so my Jays, we're going to get into some baseball talk. We're going to talk Blue Jays, going to talk Yankees, we're going to talk Red Sox. The AL East is getting up here. Can we not hear Dubs? I'll try that again. Amazing. Why can't we hear Dubs? You could. You could. Try now.
No lip reading.
Can we hear Dubs now? Hopefully
Give
we
me
can hear you now.
Can I get a hoorah in the chat if the boys hear me?
Hopefully they can, because I have put you back on. I don't know why you weren't really removed, but you were.
Still no audio? Gentlemen.
Really?
So Welch is telling you.
He says, there we go. All right. We're good now. We're in now.
Here we go. We got some hoorahs in the chat. Let's go.
We got some hoorahs.
That's what we needed.
So I am going through the emotions of watching baseball for 162 games. We weren't supposed to be
marathon.
In it. I wasn't committed.
Oh, you're supposed to win 60 games.
I was not ready for that. Not ready at all. And here we go. I don't know what's happening. My computer's flashing all over the place. It's amazing.
It's giving you warning lights.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, we're like 162 games. It's been absolute insanity, and now I have to deal with the consequences of being in the mix. That is miserable.
It's miserable, but you also would. There's nowhere else you'd rather be. If you're not in the mix, you're in the basement, and that's
100%.
That's never fun.
It
allows you to check out in the middle of summer, which is nice, and you can enjoy. Like I don't have to. You don't have to do the balancing act of like football's on, baseball's on, basketball's starting, hockey's starting, but baseball means the most. So do I watch that? But it's a good problem to have.
I'd rather have it than not. That's for last night.
We've been on the West Coast for like what feels like ages, so it's been tough to watch the Red Sox.
I'm not cut out for West Coast games. I'm not cut out for West Coast games. It's like you got to wake up way early, watch it. It's super late. It's like I don't have time for that, man.
It's just the commitment to being like I'm gonna watch this game in silence with nobody until 1 a.m. So like, everyone else is sleeping.
Literally everybody else.
Literally everybody's sleeping. I got to watch some shit on Saturday and Sunday when it's the weekend and I'm already up. Football's also keeping me up later than normal, so
yeah, I'm not a fan of that at all.
Yeah, it's like okay, I'm gonna be extra tired on Tuesday, Friday, and Monday. Like,
so Toronto is in the midst of a series with Houston. Houston is in the same situation Toronto's in, where they have two teams chasing them. Nobody is really out of it. Everybody is division's still in play. Division's in play for the Red Sox. Division is in play for the Yankees. Division's in play for both the Mariners and the Rangers. Houston's up. They're up 3-0. They got a 2-run home run in the first off of Shane Bieber. Then he locked him down. And then I'm sitting there wondering where the offense is. They're at home. They usually hit a ton there. Nothing. So uh, I had to turn it off. Had to turn it off. I couldn't watch it. I was like, I gotta chill out a little bit. Just watch some crime shows. Watch people talking.
I've been
Little
physically
American
unable to
injustice.
unplug. I don't know. I haven't watched anything on like Netflix, Hulu, and like it's been nothing but sports for it feels like. Even when I'm not watching the Red Sox, it's like, oh, okay, I'm watching the fucking Giants out. It's 11 o'clock at night on a Tuesday.
I get it. So I checked the score bug because I checked the on the app because I hadn't seen any updates come through. I get obviously as a fan, I have the updates flagged anytime a score happens. Send me a notification. That's the one of the greatest reasons for having these apps is so that I don't have to watch every
I
game.
have to turn all those off because when the fucking feed is behind, and then it's like, hey, they're about
Oh,
to hit a
oh
nuke.
no, uh, DND, put do not disturb on, and then you
Yeah, I
check it
have
out.
to.
Yeah,
NFL shit gets ruined all the time. And
NFL's
I
the
have
worst for it.
notifications on for people on Twitter and shit, and it's like watching I mean, obviously I knew how the Bills Ravens was gonna end. We'll get there. But
Yeah,
watching that game, it's like this is one of those situations where I just have to put my phone across the
just put it
room because
across the
it's
room.
gonna get
Can't look.
spoiled.
Can't look. So it's 3-1. Springer had hit a home run and ruined the no hitter, and I was like, well, you know, at least it wasn't a blowout. And I went to bed. It was the ninth inning. There was one guy on base. Someone was on base, and um, someone was up. One person out. I was like, well, that's it. That's the game. Could have tied it, and I was like, whatever. I just didn't have faith in the team at that moment because they have not been playing well. They went into New York and they did not look themselves. They lost Bo Bichette for he's on the IL. Things are feeling bad. Didn't like it at all. I was like, all right, this
Let
is
me
it.
tell you about people
This is
going on the
where I
IL
know
and
you know
things
all
feeling
about it.
bad.
I all I thought was that's it. We're done. We're done. Like we're out. We're out of the. We're gonna lose the division. We're gonna end up as like losing the wild card. It's gonna go down in one of the greatest choke jobs in Major League Baseball history because there is no in between. You're either winning the division or you're falling completely out of it because that's how my head works. So I went to sleep. Brand new mattress, by the way. Got a mattress in a box. Phenomenal. Slept like a baby. Most supported mattress I've ever had. And if they paid us, I would tell you who it was, but they don't, so I'm not gonna. And that's
Hey,
how
I
that
need a new
goes.
mattress.
I'll let you.
Hit me up.
I'll send you who it is. It was good. It was quality. Um,
Mine's dented. It's shaped like a U.
ours
I
like
sleep in the same spot every single night,
the
and it's
this
just,
is like memory foam. I woke up and my back didn't hurt. It was strange. It was like a
yeah.
nice feeling. I woke up and I checked the score bug, see what's going on. Is there a little update? See how bad they lost. 4-3 Toronto. And I had to go watch Sports Center to get all the highlights and find out what had happened. Emotional roller coaster.
2005.
Emotional roller coaster.
Actually going to Sports Center for
I love
sports.
I love going to Sports Center for highlights. I'll
I
watch the
couldn't tell you
highlights
the last
all
time I
day,
watched Sports Center.
all day. We have different Sports Center up
Yeah. I used to watch it every morning before school,
here.
watch it after school, watch
No,
it at night. And,
I'm gonna send you why we watch Sports Center up here, and you'll find out.
ah, I already know where this is going.
Oh
Same
Lord.
reason people watch the Rockies post game.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. This is what it is. It's
Outside the box score rack of the week.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
We were doing that award
It's
on Mark's show for a little bit. It was unofficial. He did not enjoy me. He did not enjoy it being in the chat, but
is what it is. Is what it
oh, hey
is.
now. What up, Wags? That makes sense. I'd be watching Sports Center too.
Yeah, and this one. This is it. This is our premier. Like these are the anchors of Sports Center in Canada.
All the female Sports Center anchors in America for years just had the weirdest looking knees of all time. Like it's a little bit longer skirt, please. Those things are crazy looking.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I
I
digress.
finished sending you the rest because there's more.
All right, well, oh, holy shit, there is more. We'll get more on that tonight at 8. The Sox have also been playing, like I said, on the West Coast. I haven't been paying as close attention as I normally do. I have been a big time 162 guy this year, but I have yeah, West Coast is tough, especially on the weekends. It is my birthday. I've been busy. I got more busy things to do tomorrow. Don't fuck with me because I'm gonna have birds trained, armed at the ready. Owls, crows, falcons, whatever.
Mr. Falconry right here.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking sick. I mean, can you imagine like getting messed with and somebody starts talking shit and all of a sudden I do a quick whistle and I have a herd of birds, a flock, a whole
I
flock.
I
You
would
know what they call a
love.
group of crows, Armchair?
It's a murder.
It is a
Do you know
murder,
why I
and
know
people
that?
might be getting
Because
fucked
I'm
with
because
if
I'm 41 and I know more about birds than I care to know. That's what happened.
I'm gonna learn more about birds tomorrow.
You
I
you
can't wait. But
cross you
anyway,
cross a line, you get to a certain point, and it's like bird knowledge and like age, and it's like
they mix
they
together. Yeah,
mix
right.
together. It's what
I'm
happens.
totally gonna be a bird watch guy when I'm older.
You can't help it, man.
Binoculars at the ready. Yeah.
You can't help it. You can't help it. You're like,
Was that a
shit,
finch?
shit.
That's got to be a finch.
Is that an American goldfinch?
This time of year, dude?
Here, a
Banana
summer
bread at
tanager?
fucking
Here
work, dude?
now? What?
I'm like halfway there already. But anyway, Sox. I think we just need to call up a new pitcher every single start. We run Crochet, we run Bayo, we run Giolito, and we just start calling guys up because apparently anytime we bring somebody up, they're elite. Uh,
Debuts? Electric debuts.
Electric. Peyton Tolley in the greens, Fenway Friday night against Paul Skeens. I don't know if debut is going to top it for generations to come, but Connolly early did his best. More strikeouts. He had 11 Ks over 5 innings against the Diamondbacks yesterday. Just a phenomenal outing. He had 19 swing and misses. The only other Red Sox to do that this year is Garrett Crochet. So that's the
He's pretty
type
good.
of Sure is. That's the type of strikeout prowess we're talking about here. We'll see if it holds up into his second start. Obviously, Tolley got tagged by the Diamondbacks in the first game of the series. They were just sitting fastball. They're one of the better fastball hitting teams in the league, though, so it was not exactly a surprise, but still tough to see after how hyped the debut was. And
What's it feel like to have like cupcake schedule to end your season? What's that feel like?
I mean, we got to play the Yankees next week. We still have a series with you. Just because I got to go
Listen,
see the A's
you get the
twice.
A's, the Rays, you get A's, Yankees, A's, Rays, us, Tigers. So your like end is a little more of a gauntlet than the rest of it.
Every game's a gauntlet without Roman Anthony. Let me tell you that first. The entire offense decided to stop once he got hurt. They finally starting to get it back a little bit here, but
Are the Rays going to play spoiler to anybody?
I think the Orioles are a scarier spoiler than the Rays.
We have the Orioles for 3.
Yeah, they're not easy to get out right now.
Then
They've
we
been
have
500 since they fired their manager.
this is why these Houston games are important. Houston, 2 more. They're down 1-0 right now, but it's still early. And Toronto does have the most comeback wins of any team in baseball. I think they're tied with the Dodgers, like 46 or something like that. Might be
Why are the
43.
Dodgers coming back?
I don't know. They should never
They
be
should
behind
be
ever.
they should be ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shouldn't need to come
So
back.
it's Orioles for 3, Rays for 4, Royals for 3, Red Sox for 3, Rays again for 3. That is a frustratingly tough schedule for a team that's trying to close out. I guess the upside here is, um, even if you're playing tough games, you have an opportunity to be like well tuned going into the postseason. Like nobody's getting days off going into the postseason at this point. Like not one guy's getting a day off. Won't have Bo Bichette for at least 10 games. There's like 18 games left. So like might get him back like the second to like he might be back for that Sox series. That's about it. I know it's what you
I
wanted to
need
hear.
people. I need people back. I need Willier back. I need Roman back. I need Romy Gonzalez not to be detrimentally hurt.
It's going to be interesting to
Wheels are
see.
falling off a little bit. Like we're still winning games, but anytime like injuries at this point of the game, you just cannot have.
Yeah. Jim saying AL East winner plays.
100. Also, how fucking stupid is it that 162 games comes down to three? Like
Yeah.
it's baseball sucks. I love it, but it does fucking
Can't
suck.
help.
It's so
Can't help
stupid.
it. Like they say in Buffalo. No place I'd rather be than right here, right now.
Before the expanded playoffs too, it was like, yeah, we're gonna play 162 games just for it to come down to
Just like five.
4 team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Hoffman says that Yanks will be spoiled. Yanks and Jays will both be spoiled by the Rays. And
Love to hear that.
Jim
Shout out
saying
off.
playoffs look like AL East winner plays winner of the AL East second and third game.
Yep.
So like,
I
it's
think
just our
the
playoff.
I think all three of us have like a 99% chance to make the playoffs. Like it's pretty much a lock. The Jays, Yankees, and Red Sox are all making it. It's just in what order.
The Jays
Is there
magic
any
number to
division that can
clinch.
flip right now? I feel like the playoffs are pretty locked. It's the West, right? It's just the Mariners and the Astros that can flip if the Rangers stay hot.
The Rangers are only 2 back of the Astros right now, and the Astros, I need them to keep losing to my team. So
Okay, so the AL West is still up for grabs. Everything else is settled.
yeah, the Guardians aren't catching the Tigers,
No.
and they don't have enough wins.
Bad day to be a Tiger, huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fun articles dropping about the Tigers if you'd like to go take a peek.
Um, the interesting thing is that we've got the Sox, Yanks, and Jays are all in the like 80s. 81 wins for the Sox, 80 for the Yankees, 83 for Toronto. The Guardians have 74 wins, so they'd need a 10-game flip to make the wild card at that point. You're not
That
flipping 10
team
games. Like the Yankees,
not with that roster.
the Yankees and the Red Sox would both need to like go on losing streaks of like
We would need to lose Alex Bregman,
you'd need to
Jaron
lose out.
Duran,
You'd need
all
to
of our
lose out.
pitchers.
Out of the like 18 games left or 17 games left for you, you would need to lose like 12. And it's just not going to happen. You're more likely to go 500 than you are to lose every single game. And they would need to win out. It's just not going to happen. And that other division, the AL West you mentioned, Houston is up 1 game on the Mariners, 2 on the Rangers, but none of them are even like if they were all in our division, they would be the fourth and fifth place teams. Like they're not even good enough to win our like the AL East. The AL East is by
Right.
far and away the best division right now, I think, in baseball.
Yeah, it's not really close.
The
The
NL
West,
Central,
the West, like the NL West probably should have been.
yes, Giants, Padres, Dodgers, all should have been better.
And low key the Diamondbacks if nobody got hurt.
Yes, totally agree. NL Central with the Cubs and the Brew Crew. I mean, you have the best team in baseball there, but like the Reds drop you off like they're a game
It's
above
also
500.
no disrespect to the Brewers, like they've obviously been killing it, but uh, I know by record they're the best team in baseball, but just like, I don't believe it. Like they're going to get to the playoffs and have much more of an issue.
Is this an AL year for the playoffs?
It's kind of wild that we're even having the discussion because the AL as a whole is so much worse than the NL. Um, but yeah, it
Competitively
kind
though.
of
So
is.
let's talk about it competitively. Right now, the three
I
division
will say,
winners are Toronto, Detroit, and Houston
head
at
up,
end of today.
the AL is not. I feel like the record can't be good. Head
No,
up AL versus NL for the playoff teams
no.
because I know the Yankees have struggled against those teams. I know the Red Sox have done awful against playoff NL teams. The Cubs dusted us. I mean, we're struggling against the Diamondbacks.
Toronto
They
was
aren't a
okay.
playoff team.
Toronto's like 500. If it's at home though, they're fine. I'm just saying, would you take Jays, Tigers, Astros, Yankees, Sox, Mariners over Brewers, Phillies, Dodgers, Cubs, Padres, Mets right now?
Yes. If you asked me at the trade deadline, I probably wouldn't have.
I don't like. Do any of those teams really scare you? I guess the
In the
Dodgers are
NL,
pesky. The Dodgers are really good. Like they have a ton of talent, but
I
they're
still think the
beatable.
Padres are scary.
Dodgers
I
are
think the
fully beatable.
I think the Phillies are scary too. Their pitching is, I mean, waning is a way to put it. With Zach Wheeler out, like Christopher Sanchez has obviously been a Cy Young candidate this year. He might win it, but the Phillies pitching as a whole, there's a lot to be desired there. But I don't know. That series we played against the Padres, like it was probably a month ago now. That series like scarred me. Like this team is so fucking good. I thought they're gonna come out of the NL after that.
The Rangers, as a team, are significantly because they have a lot of guys that are hurt.
They're another team that should have been here all year, and they had that absolutely horrible stretch right after the trade deadline, and now they're starting to figure their shit out again. They were figuring their shit out before the trade deadline too. Um, I don't know. They're a team that I thought they were going to win that division. Them in Seattle, I thought were going to be right 1 and 2. And obviously, you just can never write off the Houston Astros. They find a way to the top of this division every year, no matter who they lose, who they gain.
Isn't that
It's just what
frustrating?
it is. It's Chiefs like.
I don't understand how it keeps happening to us.
I
Um,
hate them equally too.
the Rangers have a lot of guys. Evaldi's out, but like there's other guys out too. I don't think they're missing. So Adolis Garcia's out, Marcus Semion's out, um, and they have Evaldi out. Right, like they're missing a bunch of their big guys, and they're still doing this. Rangers have been hot. They won tonight, so they would really love us to beat Houston. That would be
I mean,
real good.
they just swept the Brewers.
As I say that, Carlos Correa homers, and it's 2-0 Houston.
I hate him.
I hate him too.
I also will say I was wrong about the impact he was going to make on that team.
God damn it! He came home and he got better.
I know. I tried to fight it. I was like,
Probably,
no,
probably
he's
stealing
been bad in
signals.
Minnesota. He's
Can
going to
we?
stay bad.
Speaking of stealing signals, did you hear what the Jays said after the Yankees series?
No.
Oh, they were tipping pitches. So like the Yankees were relaying pitches to the guys when they had a guy on base. They were relaying the pitches to
Who
home.
said that?
John Schneider.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. And Max Scherzer. I think Max Scherzer also said it.
I was going to say it's one thing if like the media is saying it, because
No.
then it's like, well, where'd they get that from? But no, if they're just saying it to the, yeah, all right, that's kind of wild.
John Schneider came out and said, "I'll say it. They're relaying pitches."
They still can't win?
I mean, they're.
How
Yeah,
does that help them in the field?
Doesn't. It doesn't. They're a bit of a disaster right now.
The fact Anthony Volpe's still allowed to be on that baseball field, I, I don't even have words for it. He's got to have some sort of bribery on Aaron Boone, something. There's no way. Every single day, there's another clip where you're just like, how is this guy allowed to put on a Yankees jersey every single day?
How long until he isn't a starter?
I at this point, I'm convinced that he's never not going to be. He's going to be a 20-year career Yankee.
That
Most
doesn't make
games
any
played at
sense.
shortstop. Beats Derek Jeter.
That doesn't make any sense. He's so bad. Offensively,
They
he's
refuse
fine.
to change. They're like, no, we're going to keep ramming our head into the wall. Whatever fancy toy we buy with all this money is going to make all of our problems go away. And we're going to win it all next year. And their fans are so fucking delusional that they just buy into it every year. And they're like, yep, this is, of course we're going to win. We're the Yankees. When was the last time you did?
It's been longer since my team won, but I don't want to talk about it.
But yeah, but you don't come in here and sell yourself like
No, we had no intention of being here.
right. You
This
have
is a
little to
magical
no
run.
hope. Even this year, you were like, you were harsh on my 60 wins, but
Hoffman says
you
the
weren't
Yankees
out
might
here
choke.
saying fucking World Series.
Yeah, Hoffman says Yankees might choke and not make the playoffs. I don't think that's the case. I think they make
That's
it.
from a Yankee fan.
I know. I think they make it. They're
Most
still.
sensible one around.
I'm gonna be honest with you. They're still a scary team.
They are.
They're still a scary team.
I don't want to play them at Yankee Stadium.
No, just like you shouldn't want to play Toronto in Toronto.
Nope. You shouldn't want to play the Red Sox in Fenway Park.
Toronto loves Fenway Park.
That's fair. You guys just pitch the lights out at Fenway for some reason. Whenever
Ramiel-
guy's on the mound.
Ramiel Tapia hit
Who
an
was that
inside the
dude
park
that
grand slam.
absolutely fucking shoved against us that I had never heard of?
Was
that, like,
it,
first series in May?
Oh, that
He got hurt like right after.
It's God,
I'd never heard of him before in my life, and I was like, this guy's the second coming of Cy Young. He fucking shoved.
He crushed you. Crushed your
Every
hopes and
player
dreams.
that you bring up, it's like the Red Sox calling up prospects. They're just gonna shove. Whoever the Blue Jays have on the mound against us, it's gonna be a bad time.
I'm gonna have to go back and look. Anything else from the baseball end of things?
That's true. I'd love to play them if they're still starting Volpe. I want to play them. Those games in Yankee Stadium are always fearful. You could get short porched to death, and it can be a bad night.
Could be a real bad night. Well, it's not
And
that
I've
game.
watched many a bad night for the Red Sox at Yankee Stadium, so it's some PTSD and trauma. But
Was it Eric Lauer that came in and beat you?
no, there's like David something. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
But that's exactly what I mean. It could be some guy that you completely forget the name of, and that's who's out there shoving.
That's usually
And
how it goes.
George Springer also
You
loves Fenway Park.
you love that guy. He wrecks. He just absolutely it doesn't matter. He loves
I'll
Fenway.
never say a
Vladdy.
bad word again against Alex Bregman, but all those fucking Astros guys drive me insane.
Yeah.
They were so good. They had all the cheating bullshit, and they like specifically rake against the Red Sox.
Yeah. Toronto liked playing New York because Volpe was in the field. That's a good time. All right. We want to move to the NFL because we had a pretty fun opening
Shout out
week.
Anthony Rizzo retirement,
Yeah.
and I'm pumped up for the Expos documentary coming out.
Expos documentary will slap.
October 14th, I think we get the trailer.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm super pumped about it because they
You got to be confident in your product to drop a trailer release date. It's like that's a GTA thing. It's like
yeah,
we're gonna drop a trailer this day.
they they fucked the city of Montreal pretty bad, so I'm more than happy to see it. We had Thursday, Friday, and Sunday football, and then Monday
We're
football.
back.
We're fully
We're
back.
fucking
We're
back.
in.
I
This
spent
week,
most of those days trying to formulate a way in my head for my bets to hit, even when they're completely dead. So that's how you know football's back.
that's how you know it's back.
Like, well, I just need A, B, C, and D, and they're all the craziest miracle you've ever heard in your life.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's all we need.
Five-legged dogs. No big
Exactly.
deal.
Also, that fucking parlay that I asked Jeremy for on the Sunday show
Yeah,
was right there. You would have got paid. Jeremy would have got paid. I would have got paid. Would have been great.
that close.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Missed it by this much.
By that much.
Um,
T fucking Higgins.
let's go through our Thursday and Friday games first because obviously we missed a lot, and then we'll kind of give you some thoughts on Sunday. I have
Let me let me
many
hawk a
thoughts.
quick loogie first before we start talking about the games.
Yeah,
Mr. Jalen Carter.
yeah. You shouldn't spit on people, let
No.
alone right in front of an official. You're like
Right before the game starts, basically.
the official is right in front of him. He's like, I can see you.
It was a Dana White face off. The official was in the Dana White spot. It was like those two going at each other, and then he's right here, like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Nothing, no shady business here. And then
Can't
Jalen
you
Carter
can't
just
do that.
spits straight on Dak's chest.
You can't do that. I don't care who the spitter
I don't
was.
think you can do that.
There's no first spitter here. You just can't do it. You can't get caught.
That was one of
For
those
sure.
things too that was like everybody saw it when it happened. Like the camera was right on it, it was zoomed up. I was like, he just spit on him.
He
He
did.
just spit on him.
He spat on that guy, and he's
I don't
gone.
think you can do that. And he's ejected. And then the Cowboys proceeded to spend the entire first drive just running right where Jalen Carter was supposed to be.
Are you a believer in Javonte Williams?
No,
Oh, good. Whew. I thought I was going to have to talk some sense into you. That is
no.
absolutely a
I didn't believe in
scheme.
him in Denver from the start.
That was a scheme fit. You lost your number one run stuffer.
Yes.
You'll look at
There's a reason he had 2 touchdowns right up the gut.
yeah. If you yeah if you're looking for Javonte Williams support, it's not here. This is not where you're going to find it. Philly looked bad and looked good.
Oh, Matt Hoffman got it. It's Easton Lucas.
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's exactly who it was. Thank you.
Yeah. Philly looked bad. Dallas didn't look good. Their offense looked a lot better, but I can't tell if that's just a
Philly did the classic Eagles formula where their offense looks pretty bad outside of Saquon Barkley. Jalen Hurts gets the tush push tutty, and all is well. They just win the game. Like it's the same thing every time. He didn't throw a pass. Excuse me. He had one pass that went for more than 11 yards.
yes.
They're all to the sidelines. It's all checkdowns. He never looks actually good, and then every Eagles fan on the planet wants to tell you he's a top five quarterback. And now they get the well, he won, he wins, he's a winner. It's like okay, cool, yeah, I get that. He does win, but it's because of the team. It's not because of one singular thing he's doing. They have a loaded fucking roster. The
They're,
defense is still really good. They have the corners now that they didn't have before. The offensive line. How much time does the guy need to find a fucking receiver?
I
He
don't know.
still can't find one downfield. The guy's got 8 to 10 seconds back there every single play.
I got a question for you. Was AJ Brown wearing camouflage?
Well,
Because he
that's what
didn't
I
find
mean.
him.
He can't find him.
Jahan
Like
Dotson was your leader by yards. Your
you
leader
have
by
that much time to
receptions
throw.
was Dallas Goddard, and none of those things, neither of those make sense. Not one. Mm-mm. Eagles won, Cowboys lost.
Did you see the CeeDee Lamb Quentin Johnston Freaky Friday edit? Because it was hilarious.
No, but that sounds amazing. That sounds amazing.
It was fantastic.
Speaking
I'll
of
see if
Quentin
I can
Johnston,
find it.
guess what? Chargers. Chargers are back. LA's a beast of a team again. Kansas City loses.
Justin Herbert started banging Madison Beer, and all of a sudden everything switched.
Men of culture. Marion Hampton did not look
I'm sure everything would get better, and
I guarantee you it would be better.
everything's better. Food tastes better. Music sounds better.
Marion
This
Hampton
fucking cannon arm is just finding Quentin Johnston,
did
doing
not
all
look
the
good.
things.
15
Sorry.
rushes. Marion Hampton.
Oh,
15
Hampton,
rushes, 48 yards for 3.2 average. That's no bueno. Needs to learn how to do that. However, Lad McConkey with 6 catches, Quentin Johnston with 5. Both had over 70 yards, 79 and 74 for QJ and McConkey. 2 tutties for Quentin Johnston. Keenan Allen, welcome back, Keenan Allen. He's like, I went to Chicago. I made a huge mistake. Was that Arrested Development meme?
I've made a huge mistake.
Yeah, and then he came back to the Chargers and he was like, "Oh, catching touchdowns,
Oh.
right? I remember that. He's going to be a
And
touchdown
it's not
vampire."
cold here?
Yeah, yeah, he's going to be a
What was
touchdown
I
vampire
thinking?
all season. 7 catches, 68 for him.
He had Justin Herbert, played the field, went and hung out with Caleb Williams for a few days, and went right back to his ex. He's like, no, sorry. The
Never
pussy
mind.
was better over here, actually.
Mm-hmm. The defense didn't look as good, but it did look all right. Kansas City looked.
They didn't look good at all. I wasn't impressed.
I got to be honest with you. I think Kansas City got burnt by Kelsey breaking Xavier Worthy.
But like,
what are you supposed to do there? Well, Xavier Worthy's a much better receiver than Hollywood Brown. I'm just going to put it out there.
100%.
And he had 10
Hollywood
catches and almost 100 yards.
Yeah.
Juju was there for 5.
I
don't like it.
I think you need a better, like,
game plan was awful.
Exactly. Thank you. The plan, if that was your one plan, your Andy Reid and your Patrick Mahomes, how are you going in there with one plan?
Why are you not getting Kelsey? Kelsey looked better. You look big. You look better.
He got
than
in the
you did
end
last
zone.
year.
That's all I fucking care about.
That's all anyone cared about. How about Tyquan Thornton? Hey,
I'm not gonna lie to you. The second Xavier Worthy went down, I put in a touchdown bet on on Tyquan Thornton. I was like, if it's ever gonna happen, it's right now. They're down Rasheed Rice. They're down Xavier Worthy. They already targeted him once at that point.
Tyquan Thornton, former Patriot, looked all right.
Oh yeah,
he looked all right. He only had 2 catches, but he showed up and good for him.
that's what he does.
I like the Chargers.
Shows
a lot.
up.
Like the Chargers a lot this year.
I do too. I think they looked way better. It was weird seeing them not rely super heavy on the run game. Like you said, Hampton was struggling. It was obvious that they were going to rely and lean on Justin Herbert. And my biggest question with that offense was always the weapons. And if Keenan Allen's going to look like old Keenan Allen and Quentin Johnston decided to put on a pair of hands, like,
yeah, he actually caught the ball.
Who knows? I think that we'll get to the Broncos, but I think the AFC West is a lot closer this year. Like, remember last year or the year before, and everyone was like, AFC West might be the best division in football. It's like we're getting closer.
Yeah, it's all coming around.
Gap is thinning.
Yeah, well, we thought Russell Wilson would still play football, but then he didn't.
Still not.
He's still not. Do you want to talk about that
Still
game?
be still. Yeah, let's do
Let's
it.
let's talk about that game. Commanders go in to play the Giants, and
21-6, Commanders win, and
woof.
yuck, dude. Every time I see a Russell Wilson game, the whole time I just have this like, it's like chewing on pennies. It's just this awful taste in my mouth watching him play football.
If you're looking for a good news story from the Giants, there isn't one.
Why are you not playing Jackson Dart?
Malik
Just
Neighbors
do
had
it.
5 catches and 71 yards.
That guy's going to be a problem, by the way. And I always say that in a positive way of like,
Yeah,
oh, that guy's going to be a problem for defenses. I think he's going to be a problem for the New York Giants.
yeah.
How early in that game was he yelling at Brian Dable? And like,
He's not
I
having.
obviously you're a star player, and I understand being upset, but it's the first game of your second season. Let's fucking pump the brakes a little bit there, pal.
Speaking of no rushing attack, Cam Scatabo,
A lot of the team, like
2
I can't, when I was
rushes,
doing my
minus 3
notes, I was just
yards.
like, how many times am I gonna write down like bad rushing attack? Absolutely invisible running backs. Like there was bad rushing this week.
Scatabo had negative yards on the ground.
Yeah,
That's not good for a
as a
running
guy
back.
who's got a lot of shares of him in Dynasty, is not exactly what I wanted to see.
Singletary rushed 3 times for 9 yards.
I want to
Tyrone
see
Tracy,
less Singletary.
Tyrone Tracy, who was supposed to be the great savior of the running back there, rushed 10 times for 24 yards. That is 2.4 yards per rush. That's awful.
A lot of that this week.
Yeah. 44 yards for Wilson on the ground, only because it's the only way they would move the ball. Start Jackson Dart, like immediately. Commanders look like
Just do it.
Commanders. I'm happy. Bill got plenty of work.
They did what they're supposed to do. Yeah, Krosky Merritt's clearly going to be the back there, which is nice to see.
Mm-hmm.
Terry McLaurin was non-existent after signing that contract, but Debo ate, so could have just been a matchup type thing. But
Yeah.
there's not much to be said about the Commanders after that game. They did what they were supposed to do. They weren't overly impressive. They were fine.
Let's check in on the Giants' ex, Daniel Jones, the quarterback they were super excited to get rid of. He must have had an awful day because all I heard was how bad Daniel Jones is. Worst quarterback to ever quarterback is Daniel Jones.
Listen, I don't want to give him much credit. Like
how many yards he
was
for?
He was great. He played great.
Am I saying he's like? Is he going to save the Colts franchise? No.
And I think the narrative has shifted a little bit to more where it was supposed to be over the last couple days. But on Sunday, everyone was just like, the Colts are, Danny Dimes looks awesome. Like, Giants must be crying after letting him go, yada, yada, yada. I was very much the Dolphins are the worst team in football, not like, oh, Daniel Jones figured it out, or the Colts are going to be something special. Like, the Dolphins are horrifically bad.
I am super happy for Daniel Jones having gotten the opportunity and taken advantage of a dog shit team. Jonathan Taylor did exactly what I said he would do on the fantasy show, which is he would rush for decent yards.
He didn't fucking score.
71 yards on the ground, though. I know he didn't score. He also caught 3 passes for 27, which means he's a great fantasy football player. And Michael Pittman also 8. That's the guy.
Yeah, shout out to you for Pittman.
Yeah, 6 and 80 for a touchdown.
I started him off of your advice and paid off.
I do that. This is what I do.
Lesson to be learned.
This is actually what I do. And people still, for some reason, decide not to listen to me. And they're like, I didn't listen to you and I didn't score. The Dolphins they're awful.
So they're bad.
Tua, 14 for 23 and 114
turned the ball over.
Yards. 2 picks, 3 sacks. Woof.
Anytime he gets sacked, every single Dolphins fan holds their breath.
Tyreek Hill has more alleged charges against him than he does catches and yards the last few years.
Yep.
Once again,
no 30-yard catches in over a full calendar year for Tyreek Hill. Him and Waddle combined for 70 yards.
Yes.
Which 2 years ago, it was all about the Dolphins' offense. They put up that 70 bomb against the Broncos, and speed. 2 really good receivers, 1,000 yards, 100 catches, whatever. That's completely non-existent now. Tyreek Hill has done nothing for the better part of a full season now. Jalen Waddle hasn't looked like that guy since the first injury. And Tua is, again, made of glass, one hit away from no longer being in football, let alone being on the field. And the yeah afterwards, like, move on to the next week. It's week one. It's like, I didn't turn it over in bunches. It's like, shut up. You did. You lost 33-8 to Daniel fucking Jones. Of course there's going to be criticism, pal. You couldn't do a single thing out there. True or false, Mike McDaniel's fired this season?
True.
Next question. True or false, Mike McDaniel is the first coach fired this season?
False.
I want to say true.
I want to say true. I think Dable might get canned before that.
Dable? I feel like if
People,
he shifts to Dart, like maybe this is his thing. It's like, oh, I'll just ride Russ out till the seat gets a little hot, and then I'll swap him to Dart, and that'll buy me a few more weeks.
I think that he needs to switch to Dart, and he's not going to do it. He's going with Russ again. And the offense, if it looks,
I mean, how long did we go with Jacoby Brissett? 6 weeks?
we went six. Well, we went to the bye. Yeah.
My point exactly.
Do you think he goes to the bye? I don't know if he makes it that
He
long.
could.
He
I don't know
could.
when the
I don't
Giants'
know. If,
bye is off the
I
top
don't.
of my head.
I don't
But
know if they make it that long. I'm like, I look at that team and I go, where their bye is way late, way week 14 bye. Yeah,
so
right.
no, not the bye, but going a month with Russell Wilson would not shock me in the slightest.
So you
Welch says
lose,
McDaniels is with the Niners next season. Like
you lose it.
100%
You
agree
lose the
with that.
Commanders. You got the Cowboys next. They're probably going to run all over you. Then you get the Chiefs. Then you got the Chargers. So you're starting the season presumably 0-4. Okay. Then you get the Saints, where you should be able to put something together. If you don't win the Saints game, you get
Saints are going to be in the ugliest football game of all time this
yes,
Thursday.
Eagles, Broncos, Eagles. You could presumably be 0-8. You could be 1-7. You're probably 0-8. And then you get Niners, Bears, Packers, Lions, Patriots bye week. I don't think he makes it to the second Eagles game.
Fair.
He's had so many opportunities. He had all that time with Daniel Jones. They
I'm
let
not
him
telling you he's
sign.
not getting fired. I just feel like the Dolphins are going to implode faster.
No, I think Mike McDaniel he's gone full Miami Vice. He's going to sit up there in his penthouse and talking about money and power like Scarface style, and it's
Cocaine
gonna
and
happen.
hookers.
Yeah,
Doc, shut it. Hold on. I got to
yeah, that's all
get
that's
the
gonna
cat
happen.
out of here if motherfuckers are going to be screaming at me. I'm not doing that right now. That's the Mike McDaniel play.
That is a Mike
I got
McDaniel play.
Scarface playing up here, dude. I can't. I won't be hearing it. Um, Steelers Jets.
Yeah, what happened?
Justin Fields impressed in a loss is what happened. Aaron Rodgers looked like not prime Aaron Rodgers, but he looked like the Aaron Rodgers the Jets were promised. Funny how that works.
I said DK Metcalf would have a good day. He went 4 for 83, no touchdown. You know who I didn't have on my bingo card having a good day? Calvin Austin.
I love that guy.
4 for 70 and a tutty. And then who else got tutties for Mr. Rogers? Was it anybody else on their
Ben
big
Skoranek
receiving?
got one.
Ben Skoranek. That's a big
I
one.
didn't even know he was still in the league.
Warren got one, and so did Jonnu Smith. This is what we did. Rogers did exactly what I expected him to do, which is come out and try and win that game. The run game was awful. Run game was absolutely awful.
It's a common theme through all of these games. Like the rush game was
Not
abysmal,
not a
except
bad
for the
rush game.
Jets.
Jets game was great. Run.
Brees
Brees
Hall
Hall,
looked like 2023 Brees Hall. Justin
eight.
Fields was doing shit with his legs. He had 2 touchdowns. Like the Jets' rushing attack was actually it looked formidable.
Garrett Wilson looked good. Nobody
Aaron
else.
Glenn had some juice on the sideline.
Yeah, nobody else. Which of these two teams is this most accurately depicting? Because one of these teams is absolutely a fraud.
I think both are.
And I think they both are too. But
The Steelers less so than the Jets.
You think?
Yeah.
I think the Jets had a good game. I don't think they're going to have that kind of game all the time. Justin Fields is not that guy.
Justin Fields is right. He's a broken clock. He's right a couple times. That's
Yeah,
about it.
yeah. Um,
Shout out Frog Boy though. He did good.
he did
Did
good.
good. Won me some money.
He did good. Buccaneers played the Falcons. I
Bad
thought
day to
this
be
would.
young Hoku.
I thought this would be a little higher scoring game.
I
Defense has
think
showed up.
everybody did.
Baker
I
had
think the
three passing
offenses didn't
touchdowns.
show up more so.
Three touchdowns for
Baker,
Baker.
not efficient at all. I think at one point he was like 7 for 15 passing.
Oh,
Mike
he's
Evans was
17 for 32.
largely shut out by AJ Terrell,
Yep,
which is becoming a theme, by the way.
5 for
Emeka
51.
Egbuka looked awesome. 2 touchdowns, of course, the game clinching one,
Buka
which
was
I heard he
our
called.
maybe
Mike
our
Evans said he called the he was like, I need to run a post and I'm gonna house it. That was what happened.
Abuka was the fantasy play of the day from Jeremy and I on the fantasy show this Sunday, and we were correct. Four
Yep,
for
you were.
67 and two tutties. That felt nice. Mike Evans 5 for 51 is not bad. On the Falcon side,
They
Bijan
came
doing
late.
Bijan things. Hey, like
Not
no
on the
ground
ground.
game,
Yep.
all through the air though.
What do you
100
have?
yards
12 carries
receiving.
for 24 yards.
Yes.
The Atlanta Falcons just continue to be completely inept at running the ball. And for like that was all they did for the first, Arthur Smith,
Yeah.
that whole time period. That was all they were doing was running the ball to Tyler Algier and whoever the fuck. Now they're just throwing the ball and can't run the ball at all. It's a good thing that Michael Penix looks great. I think he was fantastic in this game. They should have walked off the game without even having to kick if Kadero Hodge turned around and caught the ball that was absolutely on a platter for him in the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Penix looked really good. He got Kyle Pitts involved. Obviously, Bijan was so effective being the check down out of the backfield. Took that it was a screen, right? Took that one to the
Yeah.
house pretty early on in that game.
Yeah, he had 50 yards or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like right off the bat.
Yeah.
I think the Falcons look real good in the passing attack, and I trust Bijan to figure it out. He's one of the best backs in the league, if not the best back in the league. So
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll get better. I still think the Falcons are going to give the Bucks a run for their money in the division.
Same.
But yeah, even though the Bucks won this game, I was less impressed with them than I was with the Falcons.
Yeah. I have two more games that I absolutely want to talk about. One of them is our Patriots versus the Raiders. I know.
Why did we look worse off than a Gerard Mayo coach team in week 1 last year?
The
We
second
looked
half. So
we looked like a worse coached football team in week 1 this year than last year. And I never
the
thought that was going to happen.
the first half looked real good, and I
I
don't.
wouldn't even say it looked real good. It looked all
People
right.
have real strong opinions about Drake May. They think that he's not any
Those
good.
people are ridiculous.
They're like, he's awful. I miss Joe Milton, and I'm like, this is why we can't have nice things. Keyshawn Booty showed up, and I love that.
Patriots Twitter is fucking God. It sucks.
Stephon Diggs got involved later. I think that we'll see more of that earlier this coming game. The defense needs to tighten it up. There's some bad penalties in there, and there were some bad misses, like a couple of like 3rd and 26s and not tackling guys. Like, what are we doing? What's happening? I was disappointed to see them lose. Geno Smith looked real good. Like, all the credit to Geno. 362 in the air. Brock Bowers 8. Jacoby Myers 8. Trey Tucker had 2 good catches. We shut down Ashton Genty though. 19 runs or 19 attempts, 38 yards.
But did you
Did
see what
fall in
Pete
the end
Carroll
zone.
did with Ashton Genty? He used him. He said, "Hey, I have this fancy new rookie running back, and I'm going to utilize that and give him the ball." Yes, he was stopped most of the time, but he at least was given the ball. Travion Henderson looked absolutely electric every time he touched the ball. Was clearly the best offensive player we had on the field, and he got the ball 5 times.
5 rushes and 6 catches.
My whole issue with the Patriots this week was a whole lot of coaching. Why is Drake May throwing the ball 46 times in the rain? Makes no
Yeah, that makes
fucking
no sense.
sense.
Let's start
We're
running.
still doing the stupid Josh McDaniels third and long. Let's run the ball for a better field position. Like, I fucking hate that shit. I knew that was going to happen because that's the Josh McDaniels special. And why are we not utilizing our best player? I know they already said in the media this week that they're going to be getting Henderson more involved. And, like, yeah, obviously. He
Yeah,
was the spark plug of your offense all through preseason. Everybody with a brain can see he's going to be a guy.
yeah.
Get him the ball.
The last Sunday game I want to talk about is Packers Lions. Um, are you concerned if you're a fan of the Detroit Lions?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big time. Remember, do we remember the Eagles losing both their coordinators? They looked like dog shit for a long time.
Yep,
This happens when you lose both of your coordinators.
it's hard. Losing coordinators is hard.
Yeah.
It's not an easy thing to do, and they did not do a great job of it, to be honest with you.
Especially when you have a coordinator as good as Ben Johnson on offense. Like, that entire Lions offense last year is predicated on that two-headed running attack, Montgomery and Gibbs. It opened everything up for them. How many times did they kill teams strictly on like one or two or three play action plays that got them touchdowns? Like, it happened every single week. And there was none of that. Jahmyr Gibbs needs to go back to 26. He looked way faster with 26. He just looks slow in zero. I don't know what it is. I feel like if you switch to zero, you should look faster, and he doesn't. Uh, they
Chad
had
wants to know
no
if you're
running
snorting
lanes.
crimes, by the way.
I know, I saw that. No, I was blowing my nose, not putting blow up my nose. I thought I was muted and I
It's
wasn't,
a
but
different kind of party.
yeah. Big 26. I got it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know what
yeah.
I got to do. But yeah, the running lanes were just absolutely nowhere for the Lions all fucking. And Jared Goff, as good as he was, like he needs to have that to rely on. Like he's not a world beater. He's a solid, good quarterback, especially when he has the run game that they did last year. But there was none of that. Jahmyr Gibbs had 10 catches to save his fantasy day, but he got like 12 yards on them.
It's
It
31.
was
31
it
yards on
just
his
looked
10
real bad.
catches, 9 rushes for 19 yards. If you were not in
Nothing about
PPR,
the offense just looked bad. Even
if you,
like the passes they got to Amon Ra were like little 5 yard
yeah,
dumps. It's like this is just not the Lions offense we saw.
if not for point per reception, Gibbs would have had like an abysmal day. But he got 10 points off
Oh,
of just
horrible.
catching the ball. So that saved him a little bit. Any other
I think
Sundays you want to
the
touch
other
on?
side of
Oh,
that
yeah, go
game, the
ahead.
Packers looked fucking awesome.
They look great.
They
I'm not,
looked it was a little Eagles like with Jordan Love where it was like he didn't need to do too much. There were guys open, he found them, got the ball to a bunch of different receivers, never looked like
yeah, it's
uh
100, less than 200 yards through the air. Like, wasn't
right,
much.
but it just looked efficient. He
Yep.
never was under pressure. The offensive line held up crazy. I know Zach Tom allowed not one single pressure all day after getting his big contract, so shout out that guy.
Hmm.
Um, Micah on the edge got the sack at the end, which that sack on Jared Goff was absolutely terrifying. He hunted him, he stalked him down. Like
He's real good at
the
football.
speed he had off the edge was fucking insane. But the Packers as a whole, I just thought they very clearly looked like the best team in the NFC North. I think they had the best weekend of any team out there. I don't think there are a lot of teams this week that sat back and went, "We did really good this week." Like obviously there's things to improve on, it's the
Yeah.
NFL, but I think there's only 4 or 5 teams that can sit back this week and be like, "We killed it." I think the Packers were at the top of that list.
Before we move to Bills Ravens, Dan Campbell said that he was less scared of Micah Parsons than he was Dallas getting Kenny Clark because they gashed him for the run. Do you think that went into some of this game planning? Like some of the oh, that's you think that this guy's bad. We're just gonna worry about that.
Probably.
Okay. I feel like
I
that's like
just
free bulletin board material. Free, free space.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the Lions. I told you a couple months ago I didn't think they're going to fall off that bad, and I've just been inching more and more towards that they're going to be, and this
I
this
I
game
I
completely
was
flipped me.
big
You
fade
were
on the
gung ho.
Lions. Yep,
Yep, I
I
know.
was big fade on the Lions. I think losing those coordinators, both of them, is significant.
It's huge, and if that's the product you just put on the field in week 1 against a division rival, I don't feel good about it.
Yeah. Monday night we had the best game of the week.
Sunday night.
Sunday night, sorry, we had the best game of the
Monday
week.
night was not.
Monday night was not the best game of the week. Monday night was awful.
Caleb
Um,
Williams needs to get a better fit. Like for a guy that's like very clearly focused on his fashion, painting his nails and all of his bags and shit. Like the gray, loose fitting, dry fit underneath the jersey was absolutely wild. Like in the white forearm band, I don't
it's
know.
it's not
Everything about
lucky.
his fit.
I'll tell you that much. It's not lucky because
It looked like shit he'd be wearing like throwing to receivers in the offseason at like a high school.
210 yards for Williams through the air, and they lost.
Who started 10 for 10 with like 100 and something
He looked
yards.
good in the first quarter. First
Looked
drive of the
awesome.
game, he looked great. You were like, all right, we're in. We're going to see an improved Caleb Williams. Ben Johnson's got it figured out. Nope, wrong.
And then he started trying to murder and decapitate his number one receiver.
Yeah.
DJ Moore is lucky he didn't catch half of the balls that were thrown his way because he would be in the fucking hospital. He's lucky. His ribs are already just floating loosely in his chest after that one hit he took down by the end zone. Oh my God, the hospital balls that Caleb Williams is putting on those receivers. Keenan Allen's like, I need to go back to the Chargers or I'm gonna fucking die.
That game was miserable. The game that wasn't miserable was our Sunday nighter.
Yeah, Sunday night was incredible. It was a great end to the week one mayhem. It was
Yes.
like you couldn't have picked a better
We
game
don't-
to be like, football's fucking back.
We don't care about Monday night. Sunday night was the game of the week.
And that list I was just talking about of teams that should feel good about themselves, both of these teams are on that list, despite the loss. It's like
Baltimore
Packers,
choking
Bills,
a loss away
Ravens.
is like so
It's what they
brand.
do. And like what spurred it on was a Derrick Henry fumble, which is also like, how the fuck does that
It's
happen? Like,
rare.
that guy never
It's
fumbles.
so rare.
Yeah.
That's
You
like
could
a
tell in
Mark
his
Andrews
face
drop
too,
in
like
the
the
end zone,
second
right?
they showed him on the sideline. Yeah, super rare. Only in big games.
Only in big games.
They showed his face after the fumble, and you could tell he was like, "We're gonna lose." This is a thing that causes people to lose football games, and it certainly did. Josh Allen, killer instinct, game on the line, just think, 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 think right down the field, no problems. Also, you got to I think it was Keon Coleman. You got to let him score at the end.
Yeah.
Like, you would have had way more time and a whole nother chance to get the ball back. Like, let him in the end zone, man.
Let
You
him go.
just wasted so much time. That's an extra 40 seconds off the clock.
I was hoping for a shootout, and we got it. I really
We
thought the
did.
Ravens were going
It was
to win
a
that one.
15-point deficit with like 10 minutes to go, 7 minutes to go, something like that. I was hanging out with a friend watching it. On the broadcast, they were talking about people leaving the stadium.
Yes.
And it was like, it was a 7-minute mark. And we were both turned to each other like, shouldn't be leaving the stadium. It's a 2-possession game right now. And then they scored that next touchdown, and we both were like, it's over. The Bills are winning this game. They're going to find a way to win this game.
On Friday, when I filled in on YouTube for Old Tanker on the Sportsocracy, we did a football Friday, and I had the Bills winning the game. I apologize to MVT. Said I think the Ravens have a better regular season, but I think the Bills win this first one. And it was unbelievable to watch. Just Josh Allen is real good at football, man. He is just real good at football.
It's elite. And like, this is my Brock Purdy thing, where it's like you don't elevate the people around you, so you can't be an elite quarterback. Josh Allen elevates every single person on that team.
Yeah,
Khalil Shakir is a good receiver. He's not a great receiver. He makes them one. Keon Coleman had massive improvement from year one to week one of year two. If he can keep that up, that's going to be an issue for everybody. But Josh Allen just finds a way to make plays. Like who's the tight end that caught that ball over the middle? It wasn't Dalton Kincaid or Dawson Knox. It was like their third string. Like
guy, yeah.
This is just what he does, man. It doesn't fucking matter.
Hawes.
Yes.
Jackson Hawes.
Jackson Hawes. Right down the gut. Caught it like the 1 or the 2 yard line.
Imagine you're Jackson Hawes and you're on the sideline and they're like, all right, and this one's coming to Hawes. And he goes, Hawes, I'm Hawes. Wait a minute, I'm that guy. Wait, you mean me?
It's that video of the guy getting drafted on the he's on his couch and it's like, he selects Little Sass. Like,
yeah.
That,
It's
are you
the
fucking kidding me?
it's the annexation of Puerto Rico from Little
Yeah,
Giants. Well,
yeah.
it's like, wait a minute, that's my play. Oh no. Uh, it was a great game, and I was happy to see it. Yeah, we
It
had
was a
some.
crazy game. I had Ravens money line, so that sucked. But
It's called gambling by
it was a
friends.
great game. Yeah, it was worth it, honestly.
Yeah. We're running a little late because we were starting a little late. But do you want to get us a Stone Stories to get out of here? We'll
Yeah, I
leave
can
the
do that.
F1 stuff. F1 is funny right now. Lando and Oscar and switching places.
Cam Ward getting absolutely just hunted by the Broncos defense that
Uh huh.
entire game was crazy. I like we've said that a lot about rookie quarterbacks. Drake May was getting like just running for his life last year. Caleb Williams was just running for his life last year. I don't know if I've seen it consistently every play like I did in that Broncos game. Every play he was just 15-yard drop, back turned, just running. Like it was
I love. Yeah.
had to have been a brutal day.
Yeah.
This Stone Story is for my I think you should leave lovers out there. Um, we're going to St. Petersburg. The St. Pete Police Department said one Marsha Morgan was arrested Monday for disorderly conduct and resisting an officer without violence.
Mm-hmm.
She has pink highlights in her hair and appears way too old to have those. Officers said Morgan was upset that her neighbor was parking near her yard when the incident started. They said she, while dressed in a hot dog costume, started leaning against her neighbor's vehicle. She also began ripping toilet paper and placing it all over the vehicle, which I don't think that's how you TP something. I feel like it comes in one roll, right? You're not trying to
Yeah.
rip it up and place pieces on it. Although ripping it up and wet toilet paper ripped up and put everywhere could be a nuisance. We can consider that a prank, but I think you're doing it wrong, lady. She's accused of being intoxicated and refusing to cooperate with the investigation, which obviously it's Florida and you're getting the police involved. Every party is intoxicated. The cops are probably intoxicated.
Mm-hmm.
I loved this for the imagery of the I think you should leave skit where she's just in the hot dog costume and just like we gotta find the guy who did this. It's just one of the best skits in the show, and the hilarity of Florida of just anything can happen. We had the guy stop the home invasion a couple weeks ago wearing Batman pajamas.
That's
He
true.
was like, I only stopped it because I wore these to bed. It's like these are the type of minds we're dealing with down there. This lady just, I'm gonna go TP my neighbor's fucking car. What do I put on? I'm not a ski mask, not something to conceal my identity, of course. I welcome confrontation. But a hot dog costume has to be the most chef's kiss perfect choice I can make.
We've had Spider Man, we've had Batman, now we have Hot
Yep,
Dog.
hot dog. Tim Robinson full ice. We gotta find this guy.
We gotta find him. We gotta find this guy.
Oh, it's the best show out there.
That's pretty
They have
phenomenal.
a new show coming out on HBO, I saw.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, same writers and everything.
He's
So
funny.
we'll
He's a
see
funny
what
guy.
that's about. It's like so specific. You either don't get it at all or it's like the funniest shit you've ever seen.
It
I don't fault you either
you
way.
it for the older folks out there. It is very reminiscent of like Tom Green show,
That
um,
makes sense. I can see
where
that.
Tom Green would just do absolutely wild nonsense, and people would laugh at it, and everybody look at it and be like, "I don't understand why you think this is funny." It just is. It just is. He once put a wrap on his dad's car that was a naked woman, and it was phenomenal.
We had a Tom Green come into our school when we were younger, and he was an author, and I thought it was the Tom Green
The
from Tom
comedian,
Green. Yeah. And I was like, this is gonna be sick.
amazing. It was not the same guy.
No.
That's gonna do it. I gotta go watch this end of this game. I can't. Down 2-0
My
still
game's
with 2
already done. We
minutes.
fucking blew it.
It's like top of the eighth. And I think there's one out, two
I do
runners
need to
on
go
scoring
pirate
shot.
though. Prepare for my owl excursion tomorrow.
Yeah, have the most fun falcon ring. Just get all your stuff done. Make sure you come back with a bird.
You got shit to you better get it in now. I have a fleet of owls. It's gonna be a I'm gonna be a tough out, I'll tell you that much.
For Dubs, I am Armchair. We will not see you next week.